Chosen ones, listen closely to the words I'm about to share. If you found yourself here, it's not by accident. There is a higher plan unfolding in your life, and you have been guided to this very moment for a reason. You've felt it for as long as you can remember. A calling deep within your soul that whispers of greatness, of a purpose beyond the ordinary routines of life. This isn't just another motivational message or a random video you stumbled upon. This is the divine speaking to you through signs, synchronicities, and the longing in your heart. You were born with a higher purpose, and the time has come to recognize it, to honor it, and to rise into it. But first, I need you to do something important. Pause for a second, take a deep breath, and do 3 things right now. Hit the like button, subscribe to join this community of awakened souls, and leave a comment with the number 777. By doing this, you are signaling to the universe that you are ready to activate the energy contained in this message. Only those who are truly ready for the truth will watch until the end, because they know, deep inside, that this moment is destined for them. You can feel it, can't you? The sense that your life is not some random string of events but a carefully orchestrated dance of fate and free will. You've had moments of déjà vu, sudden insights, or even dreams that left you breathless, convinced there was more than meets the eye. This is not wishful thinking. This is not illusion. This is your deeper self knocking on the door of your mind, asking you to remember who you truly are. Every triumph and every failure in your past has been nudging you toward this very revelation, that you have a mission greater than anything you once believed possible. You carry a spark of the divine within you, a spark that the world desperately needs right now. You might have questioned yourself, felt out of place, or wondered why you don't quite fit into the normal mold of society. But let me tell you, it's because you aren't meant to. You are meant to stand out, to be a guiding light, to embody a reality that seems impossible to others. And that, chosen one, is your power. The universe knows your name, your soul's blueprint, and your heart's every longing. You were not placed on this earth by accident. There are no coincidences, only divine alignments leading you step by step to this realization. You might have gone through phases of doubt, times when you felt like giving up because nothing made sense, or moments when you questioned why life was so difficult. But hear this clearly. Every hardship was preparing you, stretching your capacity to hold the blessings and the responsibilities that come with your higher purpose. This is why you have faced trials that others may never understand. You were being refined, molded, and strengthened, so that when this very day arrived, you would be ready to embrace what is meant for you. Feel the energy coursing through your body right now. It's that indescribable sense of anticipation. Something inside you knows that you're on the verge of a breakthrough. That is not just emotional excitement. It is spiritual resonance. When truth is spoken, your soul recognizes it. It responds with chills, tears, or a tingling that you can't quite explain. Pay attention to those signs. They are the cues from your inner being telling you, yes, this is real. This is what you've been waiting for. There is a divine map etched into your spirit, guiding you to fulfill the reason you were born. You might not see the full picture yet, but each clue will emerge as you step forward in faith. Your journey might feel lonely at times. Perhaps you have searched for people who truly understand you, who see the world the same way you do. Maybe you've felt misunderstood, even ridiculed, for your beliefs or your dreams. But let me assure you, you are not alone. The fact that you're here means there is a community of souls across the globe waking up to their purpose too. No matter how isolated you've felt in the past, the tides are changing. More and more individuals are becoming aware of their calling, and you are part of a mighty collective that is rising right now. Don't let the loneliness of the past define you. Let it motivate you to shine brighter. Soon, you will realize that your life is intricately woven with the lives of others who share your vision. Have you ever stopped to think about why you experience reality the way you do? Why certain situations evoke emotions in you that others don't seem to feel as deeply? It's because you're tuned into a different frequency, a frequency where compassion, empathy, and understanding are heightened. That's a superpower in itself. In a world that seems to thrive on division and fear, your capacity to empathize is a healing balm. The divine placed that gift in you so that you could see beyond surface-level reactions and truly connect with the hearts of others. This is part of your higher purpose, to bring light to the darkest corners, simply by being who you are. Yet, so many chosen ones doubt themselves. They ask, "Why me? What do I have to offer? I'm just a regular person." But you must understand that greatness never announces itself with trumpets at your birth. It is revealed through the unfolding of your life story, in the quiet moments of resilience, in the choices you make when no one is watching. Your higher purpose is embedded in your everyday actions, how you treat others, how you speak, and how you carry hope within you, even when all seems lost. Maybe you've been waiting for a grand sign or a direct message from the heavens. But often, the sign is found in the persistent feeling that you are called to something extraordinary, no matter how ordinary your environment may look. Embrace that calling. Stop questioning your worth. The universe has already validated it. Think back on your life for a moment. The times you felt most alive, most aligned with something bigger than yourself, were the moments you allowed your spirit to lead instead of your fears. Maybe you took a risk that no one else understood, or you followed a passion when everyone told you it was unrealistic. Reflect on how that felt. That sense of wholeness, of being at the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, was not a fluke. It was a glimpse of your higher purpose. The challenge is to live in that state more consistently. That's what stepping into your calling is all about. Making decisions that resonate with the truth of your soul, day after day. Right now, you stand at a crossroads. You can continue to live as you always have, ignoring the pull of your heart, or you can choose the path of expansion. Expansion means breaking free from the limitations you've placed upon yourself, limitations that society, family, or even past failures might have conditioned you to believe. Expansion requires courage. It requires you to step into the unknown, trusting that what you sense deep down is more than just a fantasy. But remember this, every major shift in human history, every magnificent discovery, every powerful movement, was sparked by individuals who dared to believe in possibilities that others dismissed. Courage doesn't mean you won't feel afraid. It means you'll take action anyway. The fear of stepping into your higher purpose is natural because you're venturing into uncharted territory. But guess what? That is precisely where growth happens. It's in those uncertain spaces that you'll discover the depth of your resilience and the immeasurable support the universe is willing to provide. Think of all the times you overcame what seemed impossible. Those weren't coincidences. They were the universe's way of saying, "See, I've got you. Keep going." Now is the time to lean into that trust more than ever. You might wonder what the next step looks like. Does stepping into your higher purpose mean you have to quit your job, move to a new city, or radically change your lifestyle? Maybe, but not necessarily. Sometimes living your purpose is a matter of shifting your mindset, learning to see every action, no matter how small, as part of a greater mission. It could be as simple as showing compassion at your workplace, being a beacon of light for a friend in need, or using your creative gifts to spread messages of hope. Purpose is not confined to grand gestures or lofty titles. It's woven into your very essence. Feel the electricity in the air right now. Can you sense that something is stirring within you? That's the energy of transformation, an invitation from the universe to rise above your old limitations. In this moment, you have a choice. You can close this video, brush it off as just another message, and continue with life as usual. Or you can open your heart fully, embrace the unknown, and declare with every cell in your being that you are ready to fulfill the destiny that has always been waiting for you. Remember, you didn't click on this by accident. The divine is orchestrating events, aligning cosmic threads to bring you the clarity and conviction you need right now. As you step onto this path, miracles will begin to unfold. Don't be surprised if you start noticing synchronicities, numbers repeating, strangers offering help at just the right moment, or unexpected opportunities knocking on your door. These are the universe's winks, its way of confirming that you are aligned with something far greater than your individual will. Document these moments. Treasure them. They are signposts reminding you that you are on the right track, even when challenges arise, and they will hold on to these reminders. They will fuel your faith and keep you moving forward when doubt tries to creep in. One of the greatest shifts you'll experience is in how you perceive obstacles. No longer will you see them as impenetrable barriers, but as lessons and blessings in disguise. It's not about denying that life can be hard or pretending problems don't exist. It's about understanding that each challenge is an invitation to grow stronger, wiser, more compassionate. The path of a chosen one isn't smooth, but it is purposeful. Every test refines you, chiseling away what doesn't serve your highest good. The storms that once threatened to break you will become the catalyst for your rebirth. You may have heard that phrase, God doesn't call the qualified, He qualifies the called. That is what's happening right now. You might feel unprepared, unsure of your next step, but that's exactly where faith takes root. If you already had all the answers, there'd be no room for the miraculous. Embrace the learning process. Allow yourself to evolve without judging how far you have yet to go. Each day presents a new opportunity to align more deeply with your mission. Keep your eyes open for the subtle nudges, conversations, signs, or inspired ideas that come out of nowhere. That's how the divine often speaks to you. You were not made to walk this path alone. Yes, there will be seasons of solitude, but remember that the universe is constantly orchestrating connections that will serve you. The moment you decide to take your calling seriously, you'll attract mentors, friends, and even romantic partners who resonate with your soul's frequency. Let go of relationships that drain your energy or keep you tethered to old versions of yourself. There's no shame in lovingly releasing what no longer serves your growth. In doing so, you make space for the relationships that will uplift you. Never underestimate the influence you have on those around you. Your words, your attitude, and your energy can spark hope in someone else's life. Being chosen isn't about lording your purpose over others. It's about humbly walking in a higher calling that inspires people to discover their own. When you operate from love and authenticity, you become a living testimony of what's possible when we align with our divine assignment. The light you carry within will shine so brightly that it illuminates paths for others. That's how deeply your life can impact the world. Let's talk for a moment about abundance. Many people believe abundance is limited to finances, but it goes beyond that. True abundance is the state of having everything you need: love, peace, resources, opportunities to fulfill your purpose. As a chosen one, you will find that when you commit to your calling, doors open in areas you once struggled. This isn't magic, it's alignment. The more closely you align with the will of the divine, the more everything you require flows into your life. Money, health, connections, these become tools to carry out your mission, not just ends in themselves. Now, what about fear of failure? This fear often paralyzes people, stopping them from ever taking a step toward their destiny. But think about it. Failure is only a stepping stone, never the final verdict on your life. Every so-called failure has taught you resilience, has given you a new perspective, or has guided you away from a path that wasn't meant for you. When you frame failure in this way, it loses its power. Let yourself be bold enough to try, to risk, and even to stumble. Because each time you stumble, you gain wisdom that refines you for future success. In that sense, failure can become one of your greatest teachers. Perhaps some of you are concerned about how to hear God's voice, or how to recognize divine guidance amidst the noise of everyday life. The key is stillness. Make time to be quiet and listen, whether through prayer, meditation, or simply taking a moment to breathe in nature. Find your way of tuning out the clamor of the world. In these moments of stillness, your intuition speaks louder. You'll find clarity, divine downloads of ideas, or a sudden sense of peace regarding decisions you were struggling with. Practice this regularly, and you'll strengthen your capacity to discern the voice of the divine. Some of you might also worry about criticism or rejection from people who don't understand this journey. Understand that not everyone will resonate with your path, and that's okay. You are not here to please everyone. You are here to walk faithfully in the path set before you, shining your light for those who are ready to see it. Criticism often comes from those who feel threatened by change or who fear stepping into their own callings. Let their words be a reflection of where they are, not of your worth. Stay focused on the vision, and trust that the right people will embrace you for who you are becoming. Confidence is not arrogance. It's a deep trust in the gifts you've been given and the mission you carry. When you stand in that confidence, you radiate an energy that transforms every room you enter. People will notice something different about you, a calm assurance that doesn't rely on external validation. This doesn't mean you'll never experience insecurity, but it does mean that you won't be ruled by it. Each day is another chance to remind yourself of your divine identity, to realign with the source that never wavers. That is true confidence. Patience is another virtue you'll need on this path. Often we want immediate results. We want that confirmation that we're on the right track. But divine growth tends to unfold in seasons. There will be a planting season, a growing season, and eventually a harvest. Do not despise the waiting period. In those seemingly silent seasons, roots are growing underground, foundations are being laid, character is being refined. If you rush the process, you might miss the depth and sustainability that come from slow, steady growth. Trust that the universe's timing is more precise than you can imagine. To truly live in your higher purpose, you must also cultivate gratitude. Gratitude shifts your perspective from lack to abundance, from worry to trust. Even when things seem tough, find something to be thankful for. This act of intentional appreciation opens your eyes to the miracles happening around you daily. It also raises your energetic frequency, making it easier for you to attract more good into your life. Gratitude is a powerful force that can break chains of negativity, transforming not just your mindset, but your entire reality. Sometimes your soul will feel weary. The journey can be demanding. That's when you need to practice self-care, not as an indulgence, but as a necessity. Whether it's spending time in nature, journaling, or nurturing your body with healthy practices, you need moments to refill your cup so you can continue giving. Your higher purpose involves serving others in some capacity, and you cannot pour from an empty vessel. By taking care of yourself, you ensure that the light within you keeps burning brightly, ready to guide others. As you walk further, expect your circle to change. Some friendships or relationships might naturally fade. People who once seemed indispensable may drift away. Do not force these connections to remain if they no longer align with where you're going. The divine will bring new souls into your life who resonate at the level you're ascending to. It might be painful to let go, but it's all part of the process of stepping fully into who you are meant to be. Remember, you're not losing anything essential. You're making room for what truly supports your growth. Vision is crucial here. Without a clear sense of where you're going, it's easy to get lost in everyday distractions. Take time to clarify your vision. What do you want your life to look like a year from now, 5 years from now, or even a decade from now? Then trust that vision. Believe that it's not just a lofty daydream, but a glimpse of what you can co-create with the universe. This vision acts like a compass, guiding your decisions and helping you stay aligned. When challenges arise, and they will, it's your vision that will remind you why you started in the first place. Along this path, you'll encounter the concept of manifestation. Manifestation isn't about snapping your fingers and magically getting everything you want. It's about aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the frequencies of what you desire. You're a co-creator. When you focus your energy on thoughts of abundance, love, and possibility, you naturally attract people and situations that match those frequencies. On the flip side, if you dwell on fear and lack, you'll bring more of that into your life. This is a universal law. Choose wisely what energy you put out into the world. One of the most profound truths you'll learn is that love is the highest frequency. When you allow love to guide your actions, you align with the divine in a profound way. Love dissolves walls of separation, heals old wounds, and paves the way for miracles. It's not just romantic love, although that can be part of it, but the unconditional love that recognizes the sacredness in every being. Operating from this place is what will set you apart as a chosen one. Where fear divides, love unites, and unity is powerful beyond measure. Miracles often happen in the ordinary moments. You might be making a simple daily decision, and suddenly you feel a sense of divine guidance. Or you're speaking with someone, and the exact words they need to hear just flow out of your mouth. These are not coincidences. They are glimpses of what living in alignment with your higher purpose looks like. Seamless, natural, yet profoundly impactful. Stay alert to these little miracles. They will become more frequent as you trust the process. Each one is a reaffirmation that you're on the right track. There will come a point where you realize that your life has shifted from one of constant struggle to one of flow. That doesn't mean you'll never face problems again, but it means you'll handle them differently. You'll see solutions where others see only problems. You'll find inner peace in situations that used to cause anxiety. This is what stepping into your chosen path feels like, a reorientation of your inner world that transforms your outer world. The triggers that once held you captive lose their grip, and you find yourself living with a sense of purpose that cannot be shaken. Do not forget the importance of giving back. Your higher purpose isn't just about your own elevation. It's about lifting others as you rise. Whether it's through teaching, mentoring, charity, or even just offering a kind word, your gifts are meant to be shared. The universe blesses those who bless others. That's a spiritual principle that stands the test of time. When you become a vessel for love, compassion, and generosity, you become unstoppable. Prosperity follows those who understand that abundance is meant to flow, not to be hoarded. As your life begins to transform, you'll likely feel a renewed sense of responsibility. This is good. Your actions, words, and intentions hold more weight now because you see the bigger picture. You understand how interconnected we all are. You realize that a single choice you make could ripple outward, affecting people you've never met. Let this awareness guide you toward decisions that are life-affirming, grounded in ethics, and aligned with the highest good for everyone involved. This is how you become an agent of positive change in the world. It's okay to have moments of weakness. Sometimes you'll question everything, feel overwhelmed, or wonder if it's all in your head. In those times, return to what you know is true. Your experiences, the miracles you've witnessed, and the undeniable inner knowing that you have a purpose. Surround yourself with uplifting content, people, or places that remind you of your vision. That's why it's crucial to build a supportive environment. No one can walk this path alone. Even the strongest souls need community, friends who understand the journey, mentors who have walked a similar road. Self-reflection is another tool for growth. Journaling, meditating, or simply taking quiet walks in nature can help you integrate lessons and see patterns you might otherwise miss. Every day, take at least a few minutes to check in with yourself. Ask, am I living today in a way that honors my higher purpose? What did I learn? How can I improve tomorrow? This constant refinement ensures that you're moving closer to the vision rather than drifting away from it. Remember, small daily steps lead to monumental transformations over time. Perseverance is the name of the game. Even when you're in alignment, life doesn't magically become a smooth ride. You'll still face storms, but now you face them with a different mindset. You'll see them as opportunities to deepen your faith and sharpen your resolve. Each obstacle becomes a teacher. Each delay becomes a moment to practice patience. Each setback becomes the ground for a greater comeback. This is not just motivational fluff. It's a reality you can verify for yourself by living it. Never forget that you are deeply loved by the Creator, by the universe, by life itself, whatever language resonates with you. This love is unconditional. It doesn't depend on your accomplishments or failures. It's the very fabric of your being, the force that breathed life into you. When you operate from the knowledge that you are loved, you become fearless. You stop seeking